do that one. See if it's any different. Yeah. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's see how much the game floors you. Oh, it doesn't floor you. Huh. So even on the easiest difficulty, it doesn't floor you. That's pretty good. I was expecting it to cap my speed in half or something, or knock a few miles an hour off the car, but nope. That's not a thing. Nice. 44.6. Pretty good. Rally strats, yeah. Like I said, I think we can get... I think we can beat my time. I mean, we're beating it by a couple of seconds then, so... Let's just see what happens. I think we can. I think we can do it, personally. Also, my driving has improved now. One of these days, I want to do a run on evil, or in this case, hard. Yeah, I'd try it, but you just see me suck at regular. For me, I just try and play it through. To be honest, that's kind of how I am with Driver. I want to do like a blind run of Driver 1 on hard difficulty, and just go and see what I can do. Still allowed to use glitches and all that stuff, but just the game becomes harder. That's all. As in the cop difficulty, that's all. That's turned up to 11, so they've got to come at me at 100 miles an hour. Let's see. Alright, I'm doing a lot better this time around. Can I get him into turn 1? Nope. Instead, decides to hit me off. What a gentleman. Nice, okay. Here we go. Hey! Bought a Porsche Boxster model just because of the game. Nice. I think it was, for a while, actually, funnily enough, it was actually a car that I wanted. When I was younger, when I was a little kid, I actually wanted one of these Porsche Boxsters. And, funnily enough, when I was looking at cars to buy, this car was on that list. For like, not, unfortunately, it was on me like, what first car can I get? And then Porsche Boxster popped in, and I was like, oh yeah, the old Porsche Boxsters. And I looked and I was like, they're not as great as they used to be. How I used to think they were great. But no, they're alright. They weren't bad, but they're alright. 118 scale, nice. Unfortunately, I have about 5 or 6 F1 models that are 118 scale. Yeah, I hate to kind of trump on your parade on that one too. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I've got about 5 or 6. If you want to stick around to the end of the stream or after this run, then I can easily bring them on stream and show you. So you can have a look at them properly, in proper detail. Albeit, some of them are in damaged condition. I say damaged condition, like, they're on my shelf, no one was moved them off my shelf, because I was moving bedrooms at the time, and unfortunately some bits have come off them, so it's not exactly the greatest thing in the world. I mean, nothing super glue can't fix. Nice, come on. .143. I think I've not got too many 143 ones. You say that? Ah, yeah. Well, it depends, I suppose, in the country, doesn't it? But I got a. I'm not even joking. I got, not last year, I think like 2-3 years ago, a Jaguar F1 model 118 scale for £12 off eBay. And yeah, I've got one of Hackenen's cars. I don't remember which one. It might be the MP4/14 myself, and a Sauber, funnily enough. I have a Jordan. Yeah, I have a Jordan, a Jaguar, Michael Schumacher's 1995 Benetton, on like a wooden plaque. What else? 2 Benettons, I think. Or Benetton, Giancarlo Fisichella, and something else. See, I'm not quite sure of the model that I've got. It could be 98 or 99, I'm not sure. If I show it on stream, you'll know. Oh dear. I'm yet to try out the car in RF2. Oh yeah, R Factor. Forgot that's still a thing. I saw that Jimmy, is it Jimmy B? Whatever he's called, Jimmy Broadbent. He's a sound lad. I saw him messing about with that McLaren and wow. Sounds nice. So yeah, when you drive it, you'll have to let us know how you get on with it. That was F1. Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, I think between 2006 and 2010 there was 5 different championship winners. Alonso 06, Raikkonen 07, Hamilton 08, Button 09, Vettel 2010. And the same in the late 90s as well. Senna 91, Mansell 92, Prost 93, Schumacher 94, 95, Hill 96, Villeneuve 97, and then Hakkinen 98, 99, and then Schumacher 2000 and 2004. 2012, 7 different winners in the first 7 races. Hell yeah! Yeah, you be honest, you'd love to see that happen again. Like, you had the likes of McLaren, Red Bull and Ferrari Then Mercedes got a surprise win. And I think Raikkonen from Lotus did. So 5 different constructors won, I think, the first 7 races? Or is that wrong? Can't remember. I think the best season in F1, like, in modern times, in modern times, was 2012. Yeah, McLaren fight for wins. Yeah, I think in modern times 2012, but like the best season I think in history that's quite underrated apparently was 1982, which was the one where I think it was the one where Keke Rosberg won his title. Was that 80? Oh Jesus, when was that? 84? It was 84, wasn't it? 84, that one. And it was 11 different people won. Yeah, 11 different people won 13 races, and Rosberg only won one during the entire season, rather than like several that we get every year. Oh, was it? Oh, it was 82. Okay, so I was right the first time. Well, I think it was like 10 or 11, but yeah. Go. Come on, catch him. 101, 102. Ah, don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna. Also, taking a wide line there. Yeah, that season was just mad. Like, I'm not even joking. I wish we had a season like that, but like you said, it'll never happen. Not in modern times. Just because of Mercedes and Ferrari and Red Bull, not really other constructors. I mean, McLaren will probably find a way back to the top. They always do. It's not the first time they've been in a slump like this, to be honest. I can see McLaren coming back and being at the top, near the top, but it's going to take some big effort from the McLaren team to do it, because there's no way, given the resources that they've got, given the engine that they've got, and the chassis and all the rest of it, given the car that they're making at the moment, it's just not working. It's nothing to do with management or anything. I just think the team as a whole has been not downgraded, but demoralised because of the failure of the Honda engine and, you know, with Renault. Thing is though, I think Merc has not actually allowed them to have a contract. That's why McLaren doesn't have one. Personally, I'd like to see McLaren with a Merc engine in the back of it. I think it could fight for podiums, not with ease by any means, but it'd be on equal terms with the likes of Force India and all that stuff. Yeah, it'd be on equal terms with the likes of Force India, so yeah, I don't know. Let's see how we go. Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, I was kind of on McLaren's side with the Honda engine's crap, and it's actually the McLaren car is actually the problem, not the engine, because they've got a Renault engine, and granted they're not going to beat, they're trying to beat the engine supplier team, which is obviously Renault themselves, and they're not quite there, but they could be. You know, it's just, I don't know. Also, if I'm honest, McLaren Renault, I'm sorry, I could have never really have seen that coming in 100 years. Like when they announced, oh yeah, McLaren's going to have Renault engines next year, I was like, am I actually hearing this? By far, I think the team did the best when they had a Mercedes engine. Just look at, like, history. Did they not? Like, did they not have a good time when, in terms of, you know, reliability and drivability, when they had a Merc engine? The Honda engine, it's crap. Name all the engine Williams have used. Ah, yeah. Let's not forget the. Oh, come on. Let's not forget the Mechachrome engine. Remember that thing? Oh my god! Why did Williams make that mistake? What I'm saying is, like, a big giant like McLaren is using an engine from Renault. That is like the last thing I would have imagined. Like, I mean, obviously Williams had their own slump. I mean, they've got a new one at the moment. But yeah, it's crazy. It is just crazy. That's how it works at the moment. Yeah, Renault, Mechachrome, BMW, Mercedes, Toyota, Cosworth. Probably missing a few. Judd. That was the crappiest season they ever had, I think. Aside from the moral dilemma of nowadays. Well, not the worst season ever had, that was 2013, I think. I remember that when Williams had a Renault engine in the back and it was still crap. I don't know what the other three were. And they've had a total of 10 engines in the back, engine suppliers. I think I've named about 7 of them there. Supertech. Oh yeah! I forgot about Supertech actually. I completely forgot about Supertech. Yeah, completely forgot about the Supertech stuff. Right. Let's hope I don't lose this. Yeah, I got Toyota. I got that one. Cosworth 2005 and 6, I think. Can't remember. They had a Cosworth engine at one point. Obviously, Williams BMW between 2000 and 2004. Then there was a Cosworth one, Toyota. I don't actually know what they were running in 2010 and 2011. They were running Cosworth engines. Then came 2012 when they were running Renault engines, I think. I can't remember who it was the other day that said that. We need tyre wars again in F1. So we've just got Pirelli at the moment. We need more. At the moment it's one tyre manufacturer. If we have tyre wars, then it makes things even more interesting. Especially when it's two rival teams like 2006, I think it were. 2005 and 2006 when you had Ferrari were on the Bridgestones and Renault were on the Michelin. I mean, it's ironic. French car, French wheels, French tyre manufacturer, sorry. But we don't want, yeah, exactly. We don't want Indianapolis 500 again. Not 500, Indianapolis 2005. Jesus Christ. That was just, yeah. You beat me to it there. I was going to say that was just embarrassing, but yeah. I 100% agree. That was one of the worst races ever. I mean, it wasn't the most boring. I mean, Valencia 2009 comes pretty damn close, where there was actually no overtaking, and Luca Badoa got to qualify in a Ferrari at the back of the grid, I think it was. That was just that was another embarrassing race, but for a different reason. Luca Badoa, the guy who can't score points because fate will not let him. Even when he was in his prime, he was crap, to be honest. I'm sorry for any Italian fans we might have in here, but Bedot was awful. The only chance he had was Minardi, Europe 1999, and that was no fault of his own, the engine just blew up. That he could not help. That he couldn't have helped. That wasn't bad driving, that was just a case of misfortune stepping in there. That was just bad luck. But other than that, he was crap, he never got in a good position, fighting for a point. And even when he was in a somewhat semi-decent car, he still blew it. I mean, granted, the Ferrari in 2009 was a monstrosity. Raikkonen won a frigging race with it at Belgium that year, and Ferrari still haven't managed to win races ever since. Also, I find it embarrassing that it felt odd when Ferrari first won again in 2015. After their last win that was in Spain 2013, that was a bit surreal. I was really hoping that Alonso would win Hungary 2014, but obviously Ricciardo won that. Which was, I mean, I'm all for it, you know. I don't mind Ricciardo, I think he's a great driver. Makes me laugh. I mean, seeing Vettel win like he has done at the start of this year, I can't help but feel Ferrari have improved since he's joined, you know. Red Bull managed to get a few wins in before. Do you know what says a lot? The fact that Red Bull got wins, not Ferrari. Whenever there was a mistake at Mercedes, Ferrari were not there to pick up the pieces. They were far from it. Red Bull, though, they snapped up 3 victories under the noses. What was the first one? First one was Canada when the ERS failed. Yeah, when ERS failed on the cars. Then we had the likes of Belgium when they had the fallout. Obviously Hungary was just a really good race in general, I thought, of that year. It wasn't a highlight of the year for me per se, but it was a decent race as well. "10 seconds, nice." Oh, he's back. Is your name Mark? No? Oh, Marco, yeah. Marco, he's Marco. It was refreshing because obviously, thing is though, I was thinking about this before, with F1, you kind of expect dominance from one team or another, but with me, I kind of toss all that out the window. I kind of don't like for example, last year we saw Ferrari win the first few couple of races, and I don't mean in a row, but it was like Ferrari, Mercedes, and then eventually Red Bull got a win in. But by the time Red Bull finally got a win, it was towards the end of the season, I think, wasn't it? But you got the idea, you know, it was like, oh my god, maybe we could actually win a race. Like, yep, this is happening. It was good. I enjoyed the 2017 season, and to be honest, I've enjoyed this season as well. Granted, the fight between Hamilton and Vettel hasn't been more on track battles this year, but you can't help but feel for Sebastian this year because of, I mean, I'm not a Vettel supporter in the slightest. Personally, I don't hate the guy. I think he's a great driver. Just I think Lewis drives a bit better. But I do like those sort of rivalries. I think we could do with more in F1. It sounds daft saying it's like, well, we do have rivalries. We have them all the time. It's like, I don't know what you've been watching, but we have rivalries all the time in F1. It just seems to me that there hasn't been like a good rivalry for a few years. The Rosberg and Hamilton fiasco was inter-team battle. It was an inter-team battle. The Vettel and Hamilton one, the last 2 years, these past 2 years, past 2 seasons, sorry, have been pretty good. I've enjoyed seeing them. Like, it's not been great in terms of on track, but having Ferrari versus Vettel versus Hamilton, it's not like, oh, it's Rosberg versus Hamilton again. It's completely different. Also, hey Dan, how you doing? But it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? Funny you mentioned about Leclerc. I cannot wait to see how he gets on at Ferrari next year. I really can't. I'm absolutely ecstatic for him, to be honest. He's made some... I'm not going to praise him a complete heap ton, but for me personally, this year, one driver who's definitely impressed me a lot is Charles Leclerc. I won't lie. I think the guy's great. He's a great driver. And funnily enough, he's the only driver, aside from Hamilton this year, apparently, to not get any sort of penalty for anything. So, collision, speed in the pit lane, that sort of stuff, I believe. He's spiritually picking up from where Bianchi left off. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I said, he's just done so well this last year, and I can't help but feel extremely happy for the guy. Like I said, the way he's presented himself, and here's another thing I like about him, his honesty. Like, he recently came out in an article online, I don't know if you saw it too, but it was basically a case of Charles Leclerc came out and said, if I'm not good enough, if I don't win races or if I don't perform well enough at Ferrari, I don't deserve to be at Ferrari next year. And I completely understand and completely respect that decision. Even if, you know, even if it's different. He's not the youngest Ferrari driver though. That was that, what's he called? Rodriguez, one of the Mexican brothers. He was the youngest. Leclerc's like second on the list. Yeah, the youngest L1 while he is, yeah. Like I said, for me, I can't wait to see him in Ferrari next year. I've already seen like pictures of him in the car and stuff. He just looks like he's meant for it. I believe in him, I really do. I'm just hoping, I mean, obviously Raikkonen's getting old, and Leclerc is just young, so hopefully what'll happen is, I'm not expecting him out of the box to kick off with a race win in Australia next season, but a podium finish wouldn't be a bad start, if I'm honest. If he gets a podium in his first race for Ferrari, that'll be damn fine impressive. If he wins a race, that'll be extremely impressive. I won't go as far as saying like, oh yeah, he's gonna be world champion next year. If he does that, that'll be insane. And you know, he really will have deserved it, I think. Because don't forget, I think he won the GP2 championship last year. The GP3, I think it was, the year before. He's been F1 this year. He's going into F1 Ferrari next year. If he wins the championship next year, that's like, what? How many championships? 3 championships in like 5 years. Insane. But let's not go that far. Because obviously the future fate can step in and do whatever. I'd love to see Leclerc do well against Vettel next year. I don't think Vettel's gonna wipe the Leclerc's gonna wipe the floor with Vettel. You know, he's not gonna be all up in his face, and I don't think so, mate. like I said, I'm gonna try and keep a lid on things in terms of praising him, but honestly, for me, he's become like my new favourite driver. And like I said, the headline of him saying that if he doesn't do well at Ferrari and deserves to not be there, deserves to not be in a Ferrari seat because he's not performed well enough. Personally, for me, that is what I call an honest driver, and a driver that I think is great. He's being honest with himself. He's got goals. If he can't achieve them, he thinks he doesn't deserve. He's being brutal with himself. I think, for me, that's what you should look for in a driver, not, oh, if he brings money to the table. If he's got the talent and he can prove it, then he deserves to stay. If he doesn't, he should go. And in Leclerc's case, Leclerc has, obviously, by saying what he has said in the past, like I said, with the whole, you know, if I'm not good enough, I should be dropped by Ferrari. That, to me, says a lot about Charles Leclerc as a driver and as a person. I think if he does somehow get put in a competitive spot next year against Mercedes and even in chance of the title, then it could be even better for him. But until that happens, let's not put all our eggs in one basket, so to speak. Nice. Also, we're going to save, I think, about a minute on this run. Magnussen is and always will be stupid. I think Magnussen's alright. He's not bad, but he's not great. He's an okay driver, I guess. Yeah. I think what happened between the two Sauber lads in Suzuka, between Leclerc and Ericsson, I think they were lucky that they both didn't come off with serious damage. I mean, he didn't hit him too hard, did he, Ericsson? But obviously, it's good that they didn't come off with, like, Leclerc came off, like, obviously the Red Bull. Oh, no! No! Tram, why you do this? Alright. I wonder if I can take the shortcut on this lap. Okay, let's try that again. See if we can... Ah, come on. Shit, it's closed. Damn it. That's why. That's why it's closed. It's a long circuit. Also, I'm just throwing away time here. I might restart and do another run. Come on. I knew that had come down that barrier. I have to remember what hazards come down on which laps. I think Alpine's got to be one of the worst tracks though for this game by a long shot. I can't stand it, me personally. Yeah! Nice. Nice. Ooh! Christ, okay. Also, I think we can't take the shortcut for this, if I remember rightly. don't think I can take the shortcut. I know. Not on this next lap because it's the long circuit, so it won't be allowed. Just gonna suck. $50-50. Thought it did. Right, so it's like lap 1 and lap 3 I can use a shortcut. Lap 2 and 4 I can't use a shortcut, okay. Also, church. And the bridge is this one. If I'm right, we can use the bridge. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm losing time. Well, that was because of me. Didn't lose too much time, I haven't lost that much. 8 seconds. Oh, come on, I want to get a 45, please. 45 would be nice. There we go. Black stick. I hate this. This race is so bad. Boring as hell. I actually do hate this race so much. I always forget when that thing opens as well. The Stig's Alpine cousin. Some say he's illegal. And some say he smokes more drugs than the pothead. All we know is he's the Stig's Alpine cousin. This is the one I had issues with and needed to restart. Yeah, it is a pretty difficult one, this. Both races are pretty hard, to be honest, Dan. Go, go, go. Oh, quick! Nearly forget about that shortcut. Oh, come on. Sorry about your box dirt. I'll probably fix it if I win this tournament though. Go! Come on, go, go, go! There we go. And, oh god. Oh, that was a good turn. That's 2 laps done. Oh, there's a snow plough. I forgot about this. White Stig, Black Stig. Technically, I shouldn't refer to him as Black Stig, but what am I supposed to call him? And no racist comments, please. It's the only name I've got, Black Stig. Racist. Also, is he behind me? Yeah, he is. Go, go, go. Pretend Stig. Not Stig. Okay, we're getting there, yeah. It's not Stig. Porsche test driver? Maybe that's what they were going for and really didn't realise. Oops. Original Stig returns. Oh yeah, because the original Stig was had a black suit, didn't he? I didn't think about that. The original Stig is back. Right, okay. Let's see how I do with this. I've got a bad feeling we're not going to be able to do this. Right, okay. Oh, they want the gates. come on, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Nice, come on. Keep it going, keep it going. Right, so this is the one where I have the shortcut in the castle, isn't it? I think. Or the town, or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. There. Here it is. There we go. Nice, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, we might lose some time here. That's okay. It's still doable. It's still doable. We can get sub 46. Imagine driving that fast like also. Yeah. Just get shot to bits. You would. Okay. On. Go. Also, I put the brakes on by accident. Duh. Duh. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Okay. All I need to do now is get past these guys. Don't hold me up. Don't hold me up. Two shortcuts. Right. I know there's one. The back end of it. Oh no. The back end of the circuit and the front end of the circuit. Yeah, this bit I know of. Which was that. Also, that guy just decided, no, I'm going to get in the way. He just wanted to get in the way, didn't he? He's like, oh, I'm going to be a numpty, I'm going to get in the way. It's like, yeah, you do that, mate. Let's see how that works out for you. Oh, crap. There's a shortcut there. Shoot. I may have missed said shortcut. Bugger. That's not good. I've missed a shortcut. Oh, did I? I don't know. I think I did miss the shortcut, didn't I? Oh, it was closed. Okay, so I didn't miss a shortcut. Come on. It looked it. Next lap, okay. Right, so next lap it'll open. And that's shut. Also, you could say this is RNG. But it's not. RNG, but it isn't. Come on, go, go, go! Oh, this is going to be tantalisingly close. I'm really nervous, I really want to do this. It's probably not going to happen. Yeah, it's open now. Come on, go, go, go! Oh crap, I have to go the long way round. No! And the tunnel's collapsed. Marvellous. Racing numpty generation. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which way it goes. Don't have the... Yeah, we don't have the... We don't have the things open on this lap. Right, okay, I've got exactly 1 minute to do this. I think. Don't know. Door's shut. Okay, right, the other door should now be open. Unless I'm wrong in saying that. Go, go, go. Alright, yeah. This should be alright. I think we can make this. Sub 46. It's definitely doable. Just as long as I don't mess up my driving too much. Come on, go, go, go. $45.49. GG. Oh, yes. Nice. $45.49. Oh, also, I should change the splits. Yeah, I need to change my splits.